feel about today's verdict?
Both walking out free men.
Hi, I'm good.
Defendants
How do you feel about
Cheshrick
this?
Tom and Molly
I'm
Eos
Eos
are
from
seen
CN
leaving
Finance
Superior
with
Court
KUAU.
Judge
So how do you
Vernon
feel
Perez's
about the
courtroom
closing today?
after learning their fates today. The pair were among 7 charged in local court, admitting to their part in the March 2022 riot at the skate park in Dededo. Cheshrick and Eos had since pleaded guilty to assault and today getting a 1-year suspended prison sentence. Prosecuting attorney Basil O'Malley says the victims in the case agreed to the plea deals.
And I had several meetings with all the victims before working on the plea agreements, and they were all in agreement with the reasoning for the different plea agreements, and they were on board with that.
The defendants were apparently drunk the night of the riot. As KUAM reported, one victim was stabbed repeatedly, needing 9 stitches, while the other lost an eye after being hit with a glass bottle.
They're all doing good, and that's why they were here in the last hearing. I mean, one did receive serious injuries. That's I mentioned in the hearing today about, we're waiting for those medical bills so that they can be compensated for their expenditures.
A young man was severely injured as a result of the actions up there at the skate park.
Cheshrick's defense attorney Tom Fisher contends his client already did the time.
And as the court said, stay away from the co-actors in the case, and then there's going to be no jail time. There shouldn't be. He's already served 3 months, and he just needs to obey all laws, and he'll do just fine. He's an upstanding young man, just got no problem.
Defense attorney William Gavris walked out of the courtroom with Eos by his side. In January, Eos told KUAM that he did not mean to offend anyone by recording the riot, apologizing for the viral video, but when asked, declining to say anything to the victims.
He pled guilty to a misdemeanor, and he's not going to serve any time, so we're really happy about it.
Right. I know that he had a different charge, but why did he ultimately agree to the assault charge?
Well, because he wasn't guilty of the other charge. He pled guilty to what he was, in fact, guilty to.
Yes, and he was the one that was recording that night of the incident, correct?
Apparently, that was his involvement.
Both will serve 2 years probation. Despite the duo today being spared prison, Prosecutor O'Malley believes justice in this case was served.
It took a lot of work and a lot of looking at various videos and then meeting with the different defendants to figure out who was the main person responsible for the serious injuries and then the damages to the vehicles.
Co-defendants Jamie Repwack and Vince Phillip have since been sentenced to 5 years in prison. And co-defendants Darwin Fortes, Kaysen Nick, and John Joshua have also taken the government's plea deal. Julian Hernandez, KUAM News.